we all waste food, and all autism moms are trying to help their kids eat healthy. We all want them to eat fruits, vegetables, healthy snacks, and we don't want to waste it. So, Susan, tell us about, first of all, the waste of food.
Yeah, half of the food that Americans buy gets tossed. So that's pretty upsetting. And I was contributing to that, I'll be honest. I was guilty of, bringing home a whole bunch of produce and putting it in the crisper drawer and then never looking at it again.
Right.
So,
guilty.
Yes, I think we all are.
I'm guilty.
But yes. So I finally got fed up enough to do something about it, and I came up with a few ideas of how you can only buy what you need. Okay, you guys know how I feel about lists.
Yes, the fabulous
I love
your
me
book.
some lists. Yes, exactly.
So that's kind of how we became close friends, because on your list was to take somebody to lunch that you admired, and that day we became great friends. And then get involved with the cause.
Life-changing for me that day. Life-changing. Yeah. Yes, I think that everybody should have lists for just about everything they do, especially when you're a busy mom, and I would imagine more so if you've got special needs kids, because it's that much harder to stay focused and on task. And, this is a way that you can help to make sure that you're bringing into the house just what you actually need and the things that you want your kids to be eating. Okay. So my first suggestion is to break out your family cookbooks. This is just, now Curtis Stone is so darling. I had to bring this particular cookbook, but the recipes inside are actually really good, easy to make, family friendly.
Okay.
Plenty of cookbooks like that out there.
Curtis Stone, What's for Dinner? Okay,
yes,
you recommend that.
Yeah, he has a different theme for every night of the week. There's One Pot Wednesday, that kind of thing. So it makes it kind of fun. If you can find, it doesn't have to be this cookbook.
Right.
But if you can find a cookbook that is going to be something that your kids could participate in choosing the meals, planning them, it gives you so many teachable moments about nutrition, budget, making an organized grocery list. You can actually, once you've got your list made, you can bring the kids, if it's something that will work for them, bring them to the store and have them help you to locate the items in the store and, turn it into a scavenger hunt. You can make the shopping expedition fun. And I think, too, and I've found this to be true with my kids, when they were little, they were a lot pickier eaters.
Yes.
And if they are involved in cooking the food, they're much more likely to eat the food.
It's so true.
Yes. So let them have a say-so. And, what do you want to have for dinner this week? Let's talk about what makes a balanced meal. What do you think looks good? What would you like to try to help make? And that's one thing. And then having the list, of course, cuts down on buying food that you aren't going to use.
And I just want to add that there are a lot of cookbooks out there now that focus on gluten-free cooking, and that you can also substitute the non-dairy butter and the soy, coconut, and almond milk for milk. So that's important to know.
I'm pretty sure if you Googled substitutions recipes online, you'd be able to find exactly how much of this to substitute for that, those kind of lists.
Right, so important to know.
Yes, very good point. Okay. Now, once you get home from the grocery store, this is really key to me.
Okay.
If I don't wash the produce and put it into clear containers where it's very obvious what's inside, and keep them towards the front of the refrigerator, I love crisper drawers and all, but, if you're going to keep it that long...
Honey, I just threw out some kale yesterday. That was a science project.
Yeah, if it had been ready to grab out of a container,
it was even open. That's what the tragedy is.
I do that too. But if you had opened it, let's say you'd opened it, rinsed it, thrown it into a container like this, and had it to the front of the refrigerator, so that whenever it was time to start prepping something or grabbing a snack, that's what you see. Kids are going to eat what they see. If they open the refrigerator and all these bright colors, and the brighter the colors, probably the healthier it's going to be for you. It's kind of a rule of thumb. Right. So that's what I do. I've been wasting a lot less produce because I'll cut strawberries and wash the blueberries, and this is bell peppers. I just brought a few things right out of my own refrigerator. But this is what I have in my refrigerator. You can take this and you can throw it in with the chicken breast, and make put a little chicken broth and some lemon, you can
and the cherry
create
tomatoes.
Your own recipes. You can get a pad of paper out and have your child help you. What do you think would taste good together? And jot it down so that you can make it again if it was something they really liked.
Right.
And let's be honest, when it comes time to snacking, we're going to get whatever's most convenient. Right.
That's true.
And so if this is there and already ready, we're much more likely to have this for a snack than something else that's not as good.